So we'll finish today with a look at perhaps the biggest evolution in the history of our most storied franchise. I'm talking, of course, of Madden NFL. At last, Madden is finally a football game that's accessible as it is authentic. Let's take a look at how we're making the unique experience that is video game football simpler, quicker, and deeper.
Evolution. Without it, the world would stand still. What if the way we use our phones never evolved? Hello, Zach. What if we still had to buy CDs? Where'd I put that damn Taylor Swift album? What if Facebook didn't evolve how we communicate with friends? Who would milk your cows? Technology evolves. Football evolves. Madden NFL evolves. What if I told you we're changing the way you've called plays for 22 years? Made it less daunting. Made it more authentic. Let you create game plans like an NFL coach. What if full games took half the time? What if you heard Gus Johnson say, "Stokely, down the sideline! Wow!" What if you could play 3 versus 3 co-op team play online? What if Madden NFL 11 changed the game? What if Madden NFL 11 was simpler?
Trying to get the defense to bite.
Quicker. Deeper. EA Sports. It's in the game.
This year, Madden's a game that gives you all of the drama of a full game just in half of the time. And it's a game that's as fun to play with your friends as it is against them. It all starts with a brand new play calling engine called GameFlow, which puts you inside an authentic NFL huddle. GameFlow mirrors the way plays are called on Sundays, and we believe it represents a paradigm shift in the way that you play the game. But don't just take my word for it. Let's hear from one of the greatest players ever to take a snap from under center. 4-time Super Bowl champion with the San Francisco 49ers, NFL Hall of Famer, Joe Montana. Welcome, Joe. Thank you. One of the greatest ever. So, Joe, I know we did a lot of work together in prepping for this, but what you told me about your coach, your NFL Hall of Fame coach, and Bill Walsh, was fascinating to me. I mean, the ability for him to craft game plays. Tell me about what Bill was like.
He was a perfectionist, and he prided himself in a delivery of plays to the quarterback in the huddle,
right?
With giving you the best chance to perform in a given situation. So he spent a lot of time in preparation of the game plan.
You told me a little bit he would even think of things on a Saturday morning for the Sunday game.
We would start preparation early, but he would install from Monday all the way through sometimes on Saturday morning, which is unbelievable for a lot of people, but that's just the way his mind worked.
And GameFlow does that for you. I mean, the ability for you to be able to, any given down situation, GameFlow is allowing you within the game engine itself to suggest plays. Now, let's actually go and look at what the NFL champions right now, the New Orleans Saints, and let's take a look at what Sean Payton's doing. Tell me what goes on the sidelines right there right now.
Well, you see that little sheet there. Game plans or playbooks are huge. What they try to do is combine all those plays into a bunch of 5 or 10 in each category, first down, third down, goal line, whatever, and then put them on a card so that makes it easier for them to recognize during the game and get them into the quarterback faster.
Right, and so you can color code it. And then what happens when you see something, when you line up at the line of scrimmage and what you see with Drew here?
Well, like it's about 90% chance that you don't have to change the play, but every now and then as a quarterback, something says I got to get out of this pass and into another, or out of this pass and into a run. So then you'll have a chance to make an audible.
So you're making adjustments to the line and audible.
At the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely. So let's go actually to GameFlow right now within the game itself. And let's take a look. We've got a reprise. This is Coach Caldwell, of course, of the Colts. This is the Super Bowl from last year in Miami, Colts and the Saints. And let's look. Now, listen to that.
Over the middle. You're out of the shotgun, so keep an eye out for those ball hawking
You didn't have that with the Niners. It only came in.
We used to get them signaled in, or a player would run it in. But here they're lucky because it comes in like that. Gives you a lot more time at the line of scrimmage.
And you were telling me that sometimes they'd run the play in and the guy would forget the play by the time he got to the huddle?
Sometimes it would be different from the sideline to when he got there and you get to the sideline and Bill go, "Why did you call that play?" I said, "I called what I heard."
So here we got in the headset. What's Drew doing here?
Well, here, this looks like he's changing the play here, probably to a run because, yeah, there you go. He's going to break a run there off.
Big hole down the middle.
Nice big play. But you get a chance to see the guys around the line of scrimmage, a good chance to run a little bit of a trap and hit one up in there for a big play like he did right there.
That's great. Now, of course, we're in the red zone. What did you like? When you get in the red zone inside the 20, what did you like to do?
Well, when you have a good running back and your running game's going like that there, it's a good chance Bill liked to hit a little play action, try to hold the safeties and the linebackers and get the ball behind him and go for the end zone.
Let's see play action. Look at that.
Just like that.
Shockey. You still got it.
I hope I never lost. Maybe I could be a coordinator or something.
I don't know. You've got a chance. Well, Joe, I'd like to credit executive producer Jeremy Strausser and the team at Tiburon for reinventing the play calling process here and creating game flow to make Madden NFL more authentic and more accessible. We've trimmed the fat, and now you can play a full game in halftime. I bet you wish you could do that when you could go back. You could probably still be playing. Finally, fans at any skill level can experience authentic football, from executing the game plan of their favorite NFL team like the Niners or designing custom game plans of their own. GameFlow puts the focus on making plays, not just making calls. Joe, it's been an absolute honor and privilege to share the stage with you. Thank you very much for your input here.
Thank you.
And perhaps more importantly, for the indelible stamp that this man made on the game of football. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Montana. Thank you, Joe. Take care. Thank you. Thanks again, Joe. So a couple of closing thoughts for me. These three products, EA Sports MMA, Madden NFL, and EA Sports Active 2, are all hands-on this week at the show. And they represent just a few examples of how we will deliver deep innovation for the core, whilst also exposing interactive sports and fitness to new audiences around the world. As our industry evolves, we intend to deliver the most visually, technically, and emotionally authentic sports games and fitness products around, wherever, whenever, and however fans want to experience them. Thank you very much. Enjoy the show.